We could donate cats if we wanted to, but I would kind of like to see some breeding happening. Now, Weirdo and Vernum are the same color because they're both tanks, right? But I don't really want that to happen. It's unfortunate. Peaky. Maybe Peaky or Benji. Benji is a nothing. Maybe P. Well, so if we look at Peaky, age 8. Vernum. Let's try this. Bring that down there. Okay, and we'll see if anything happens. We're at 4 comfort. There's no poop on the floor. Let's go ahead and end the day. Get a new cat. The night was calm. Nothing of significance occurred. Okay, I guess that's fine. We do have a poop to pop. And we have a new cat here with higher hitman. Spend 7 coins, summon a bounty hunter. What? And short shot. Shoot a unit in your line of sight. Okay, sure. The shop should have been upgraded. 100 coins, huh? 100 coins and some cat food. Okay, never mind. So you want age 5 or higher. You want sewers or junkyard. And you want retired cats in general. This one, where was it at? Benji can go to Frank. Okay, and then oh, now we have a bunch of females and 1 male. Maybe I do like this one here. That's a female. Maybe that one. Maybe something will happen here. We do need 2 more cats. We need 2 more cats. Let's end the day here. Pinky got together with that one and made a kitten. Okay. Wanted to get together, but wasn't into it. Okay. What does Pedro look like? Mini hook. Pull a unit towards you and melee attack. And Pedro's a guy. So I want to separate it from the parents. We have Mr. Lova Lova. Soul Reap. Deal 1 damage to a unit within 5 tiles. If this kills it, gain 5 mana. Oh, that's cool. That could, like, combo off. That could combo off. How many cats do we have currently? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we need to end the day one more time. You guys might want to breed again. And we have no idea what's going to happen down here. We need 1 more cat, so let's end the day. But no kitten was made. Okay. They did it again. And now this one actually looks like maybe some traits got passed on. Okay. And then we have Rosalind out in the rain with Zap and short lob shot. Okay. So we bring her in. Bluebell has Darl up and melee attack. I don't care about Bluebell. Let's send her off to Tink and pop that. We're going to have to get furniture here soon. We should have 4 cats ready to go on another adventure. And let's go ahead and depart. And then now we got to figure out what classes we're going to go with. What classes are we going to go with? So this starts off kind of at a mage or range. Okay. This one, maybe a thief, because he wants money to hire hitmans. Okay, so I think that's a good call there. Not much strength stat, though. Does the thief lower strength? It does. But we gain movement. Okay, that's fine. This is a mage, probably. Ow. That's probably a good mage. Has 7 intelligence there. Pedro pulls a unit towards you and melee attack. We probably want you here. And then this one, cleric. We haven't ran a cleric yet. And our runs are getting longer. So let's run. Let's see, your base. I mean, your stats are yelling that you want to be a ranger. And you do have zap. Okay, let's lock that in. And now we got to figure out who's going to get what. So 20, 20, 16, 16. So our thief and our fighter. Or no, our thief's fine. It's our mage and our fighter that has low health. Let's give our fighter the smelling salts. You gain punch face. Your basic attacks are critical. Yep. No bots, please. Bots can go away. Account created 20 hours ago. Lovely. So you're dealing with crits. Heals healing you for twice as much. Nobody has any injuries, I don't think. Gravity Falls. Your basic attack deals +1 damage for each towel you shoot beyond range 3. Okay. Golden Claws gain +1 damage for each coin you collect. Okay. Light up the stage. At the end of your turn, emit a sparkle for each turn you've taken. A sparkle is a projectile that deals 1 magic damage to a random enemy each turn you've taken. And you have Fire Blast. Okay. You have Assassinate, a melee attack that can only hit from behind. This attack ignores shields and has 50% chance to crit. Wow. Terrain Walk. Teleports to any grass or water tile. Do I have anything that benefits from being on grass or water? Not... Oh, has a 50% chance to break when returning home. I didn't know that was a thing. Didn't know that was a thing. Do I have anything poisonous? That could be good. This is a ranger as well. So we probably want some molars here. And then we could slow it down. So give it a little bit less movement, a little bit less range, but prevent injury to it. Our thief. We don't want our thief. We don't want our thief to go down. But just in case it does go down, guess we'll give it that. We can also cure injuries. It seems like our mages are having a rough time here. And then we want our fighter to have the extra healing. We also probably want this here for the Fire Blast. Fury Swipes awake me that has a chance to hit multiple times. Your basic attacks are critical. Okay. If they hit in front, okay. We have some more hats to divvy out. Well, we have one hat. We can give, there we go, some shield here. A charm pinky. Sure. We have some weapons. Are you worn? You are worn. Coming home, okay. And then we have the human toe, which gives plus luck. So who needs some help in the luck department? Our mage. But you already have that. Okay. So then between these two, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And you get some molars. And you get some molars. And I don't think the bow actually does anything. So I don't want to lose it. So let's go ahead and lock that in. The Alpha Scammers. Embark upon an adventure. I've already started tracking the enemy or something like that. Alrighty, starting off a new run. We have a thunderstorm, persistent water element. At the end of each round, wind blows everything one space in a random direction. After each turn, there's a chance for a random lightning strike. Ouch. That could get dangerous. That could get dangerous. Alright, so our... Yeah, it makes sense that he can move into the grass. He has golden claws. I can't get anything. Can I get to that shielding? I can get him some extra shielding. And yeah, there's nothing that I can attack here. Okay. And nothing with the molars. Technically, that pooter is dead. I could destroy the poop. And there's a coin there, and he wants that coin. So let's go ahead and yeah, this does nothing, I don't think. Okay. In turn. Nice, yeah, move right in front of me. There was a lightning strike. Now we have our mage up here. At the end of your turn, emit a sparkle for each turn you've taken. We have Fire Blast, Soul Reap, deal 1 damage to a unit within 5 tiles. If it kills it, gain 5 mana. And it's 1 damage. So you have 5 health. There's a chance that I can make that work. If I get in here, and here, I could Fire Blast. But I probably don't want to Fire Blast in... So it burns everything around it. Okay, I probably don't want to do that right now. Let's Magic Dart or Molar. Let's Molar first. Here. So you ran away. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should have Molared the other guy. And I don't want to Fire Blast. Okay, and I don't have anything to attack. That was rough. That probably could have been better. Probably could have been better. Alright, so now you are Fighter Dude. Or Fighter Dude. You have this, which is crits automatically if hitting from the front. So let's go ahead and move you up here. And there's really nothing else. Yeah, I just can barely not reach you. So in the turn there. And now we got our Ranger. Gravity Falls, your base attack deals +1 damage for each tile you shoot beyond range 3. And your range... Okay, so we want to get your range. So your range is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to get you moved to where, ideally... Yeah, right there. That's where I want you. Also, you have, oh, the poison poop thing on your head. Okay. And I want to do a lob shot because I want to kill. Nice. And it did do some extra damage there. And we can actually Molar to get rid of the body. Nice. And then end the turn. All right, there went the wind. The wind's moving everybody around. All right, and then you damage for money you collect. Molars, nail throw. The money is right on him, which is unfortunate. Melee attack, okay. Nail throw. So you can attack in a straight line. Let's get you here. Get you here. And nail throw here. Nice. And then you can even follow that up with a molar there. Very nice. And then in the turn there. So I'm trying to use the grass to my advantage here. And everybody just got electrocuted in this line. Alright, so you have Fire Blast. Definitely don't want to do that while in the grass. You have Soul Reap. What's your health at? 3. That's unfortunate. Molars do what? 1 damage. Okay. Yeah, not what I was hoping for there. Let's go ahead and Magic Dart you. Oh, you can't reach. Okay, so then we move first to here, I think. And then Magic Dart. Oh, it's line of sight? Crap. Crap. Well, sorry, mage. Oh, so that's a building thing. So every turn that happens, you send out more of those sparkles. I see. You have your Fury swipes, but you're only down to 2 health anyway. Can you get in front of the guy? No. You don't have any way of dealing with the bodies either. This only goes in a straight line. Straight line. Fighters are very straight lines. I guess move here, I guess. And enter. Alright, now we got our ring. Train walk, teleport to any grass or water tile. Your attack range is pretty high, but is that with the lob shot or is that with... Oh, deal 1 electric damage at infinite range. Interesting. How much mana do you have? You have 8, so I could teleport... Okay, I think I have a plan here. I'm going to teleport here, and then I'm going to zap you, get you down to 1 damage, and then I cannot lob shot anything. I cannot molar anything either. Okay, in turn. Missed. Nice. Alrighty, so now we do not want our thief to kill here. I can move to get the coin. Not exactly sure what happened to the coin that was there. If I move to get that coin, though, I am in danger here. So unless we take him out, which I think we can do. So yeah, that's fine. We're going to grab this coin. Nice. And then molar shot you. And then in the turn there. Now, 1 damage on you. And that did what again? It gained mana for doing that? Nice. I don't think anybody else is in the grass right now. We could burn it away. If we wanted to. Nothing is within her range right now. Or his range, rather. If I move... This is line of sight. I don't know if the body blocks my line of sight. But let's move him up here. And now, yeah. So, can't do anything there. Soul Reap. If I do this... Okay, that didn't count, I guess, but that's fine. We did... Oh, I thought that would have opened up the line of sight there. We Fire Blast. Don't want to do that. Oh, we could, though. Because I don't think this does anything negatively. You're down to 6 damage. We can do that. Then let me Fire Blast. There, that cleared all that up. Now I can actually see that money. And you cannot hit. Soul Reap can hit. Fire Blast can also hit. Shouldn't do anything here. I guess I could have did that twice. And then Soul Reap here. Just for the extra point of damage. Alright, and now if we end the turn, this guy should die. Oh, or it all went right there. But I guess that's fine. That's fine as well. So now we have Pliers. We have Hook. Oh, he stole some money, I guess. Okay, and then melee attack. Finish him off. Not a bad first fight there. Not a bad first fight. So we have Replicate. The next spell you cast is cast twice. Okay, so that's interesting. Absorb, spend all your mana and heal that much HP. Teleport onto a unit. No. Injure yourself, then restore. Can I see? Cure a random injury. That's very interesting. That's interesting. Alright, we have pretty much luck across the board. Rock Lies, she normally wouldn't have given it another thought, but recently, Let's take it. Got a stone helmet. A stone helmet. +1 brace. Reduces all incoming damage. Yep. Sounds good to me. Alright, another fight coming up. Battle start. We're just fighting a bunch of flies. Pooters. Ranged attacker. Okay. Now, 25 health. Only 2 health here. I think we can take out that bird for our thief. Your range. Okay, so you have pretty good range anyway. So we'll just move right in here. Face here. Oh, is that fly blocking? Okay, so then we get rid of the fly. And then we use our nail throw. And boom. Get the all stats up plus an item. And that looked like a pretty interesting item. Alrighty. Now, in turn. Nice. Electrocuted. Alright, here comes our mage. Injure yourself to restore 15 mana. But we have something to fix that. So we could get that right off the bat if we wanted to. Get our mage full swinging. Otherwise, we just move her up here. And throw Molar over here. And could soul reap the trash bag. Nice, there's some HP there. And then in the turn. Alright, here comes our fighter. Fighter's okay for health. Oh. Let's get our fighter going off in this direction. And I don't think there's anything else for him to do. Alright, here comes our ranger. Over obstacle. You have gravity falls. Basic attack deals +1 damage for each tile you shoot. So your range. Okay, so then if I go move 1 here. And then I do this. And do that. Nice. Just for the funsies. And then the molar can hit the trash bag. There we go. And we got some money right there near our teeth. Looking good. Looking good. Pinky's down. Pinky's down. Oh no. Okay, so we can get some extra damage with the money. Unfortunately, you don't passively pick it up. You have to land on it. And I guess if that's the case, then I want him to go right here. We did get a damage up there. And we can molar here. And I think that's it, right? Yeah. Alright, in turn. Now, our mage just took some damage. Let's get in here to the health. And then now, we can fire blast. Right there is fine. Then we can soul reap. We can deal with the devil. Torn tendon, supposedly. But it got healed, I think. And then we could fire blast again. And then we could fire blast again. She's actually getting hurt from that. We can magic dart here. Blessing. Gain +1 shield. Okay. And then soul reap. And then molar. Nice. Enter. Oh, maybe I had to consume that to heal the injury or something. I don't know. Anyway, so now we have our melee guy. We can move here. Look over here. Mini hook you. And then punch you in the face. +8 luck. And then we have Rosalind leveling up here. Cupid's arrow, a shot that damages and inflicts charms. Fire a bunch of shots randomly in an area. Bait trap, fire shot. Shoot projectile that inflicts burn 2 and lights fires. I don't know what a bunch means. 5? And is it 6 damage per? Let's go with scatter shot. Alright, yeah, we did get this. What is this? A meek stone. You have all stats up while at 10 or less health. Meow. Sure. Alright, and then we got an item here. Heavy rock. Heavy rock. Rocks your knockback. Rocks you knock back deal +5 damage and have chain knockback. Smelling salts. There. Necklace. To there. Sure. Alright. Event. Melfi finds a tasty snack. And they're healed 5 health. Okay. I don't know if they took any damage, but that's fine. Alrighty. Here comes a mini-boss. The Alpha Scammers versus Fenrir. And I believe Fenrir... Alright, we have a bear trap right here. I'm probably going to forget about it. Fenrir's thing is tosses bear traps, has affinity for tall grass, swats away melee attackers, +50 dodge chance to things standing in tall grass. Okay. Swats away melee attackers. So here's going to be the fun part. We can burn away the tall grass. We can burn away the tall grass. We do have 8 coins. We could hire a hitman. Or I could do a nail throw. Let's get right in here. Right there. And we're going to try a nail. And then I'm going to do this as well. Alright. I wanted That was pretty good. Okay, and turn. And then you're going to throw a bear trap right there. All right, here comes the fun part. Here comes the fun part. So we just burned away his tall grass. We just burned away his tall grass. If I move here, I should be able to do this. Molars broke, okay, and then magic dart. And then I could probably do this. And then torn tendon cured. And then we could fire blast him again. And then we could fire blast him again. And in the turn. He's down to half health already. All right, we got a bear trap here. I believe he's thrown out 3. 1, 2, and 3, I think. I can't path this any directly. Okay, I guess that was fine. And unfortunately, he's just not within range here. What's this? Heals 7 HP. I think we can hook that. And then we have heavy rock. Okay. Now you got a bear trap there. And I think he just spat at me. Okay, so is this the one that has the terrain walk? It does. Currently cannot hit anything and is not going to be able to hit anything for a while. So we're just going to move her here and end the turn. Alrighty. We have another bear trap here. So we got one here and here. And now you want to... Oh, I didn't realize the bear trap was there. Crap. Okay, that's fine. We can still do that for a little bit of damage. Alright, end the turn. Okay, there. Got the old pinky going around. Alright, she wants to get in here. Okay, bear trapped again. Burn him. And I think that's all you can do. Yep. Another bear trap right there. Alright, so now... Oh, you're still immobile, huh? You're still immobile. Well, you got your health back at least. Okay, there's a bear trap. There's a bear trap. Lobbing shots. Oh, now you can terrain walk here. And now, surely, zap. Okay, I guess I should have moved like here or something. But that's fine. Bear trap back behind us. Immobile here. So you cannot move. Yeah, the only thing you can do is this. This. Alright, end the turn. Okay, now you're bear trapping. You're still immobile, which sucks, but you can at least get a soul reap off over here. I wonder if she can soul reap over here. Can you soul reap? No, you can't reach. You're still immobile. Gosh dang it. Yeah, there's nothing you can hook, so there's nothing for you to do. Nice. So now, fire a bunch of shots randomly in an area. We have 7 mana exactly. Thanks. Thanks for that. Nice. Down to 9 health. Look like he got immobile that time. So you're still immobile. Gosh dang it. If I didn't have these molars from our last run, I wouldn't be able to do much of anything. Alright, you can finally move. Thank you. There we go. Finish him off. And everybody survived. +7 luck, and we got a little mushroom there. Alright, Melpy leveled up. We have Outskirts. Teleport to a tile on the edge of the map. Gain +1 range and... Gain... Oh, +1... Okay, range... Okay, and +1 range until the end of battle. Okay. Throw a nail that inflicts weaken. Inflict confusion. 1 on each adjacent unit. I think movement here is going to be the best. I think movement here for this guy. Alright, and we got a mushroom. Hey, you now have a choice of which paths you can take. You can keep going right to take the easy way out like you did last time. But I heard there's some cool stuff if you go south here. Better items, harder fights, more rewards. The path of the strong. Your choice. Alright, what do you think? Are we going to go hard path or are we going to go easy path? Probably... Knowing Mr. Dad, he'll say the hard path. Knowing Mr. Dad, he'll say the hard path. To be fair, this is the first time hard path has been unlocked, and our health is relatively fine. We did get a new item here. It is a purple mushroom, a ranged attack that inflicts confusion 2. Why not? Extra attacks. Alright, let's go hard path. Battle start. We have leapers. Leaps. Okay. I think these are all the same. Yes. They look all the same to me. We do have a 16 health chicken here. We do have a 16 health chicken here. Oh my goodness. I could like just get right on in there. If I wanted to, I could get right on in there. Or, this costs 4 mana. What's your intelligence is 5. So we can use this every turn. Yeah, we're going to come over here. Start collecting some money, because that's what we do. All right, and then in the turn, a lot of electricity going on here. Oh, I was curious too. Soul Reap, deal 1 damage to a unit within 5 tiles. If it kills, gain 5 mana. I want to see what happens. Oh, because she has the peace thing. It doesn't work because she has the peace thing. Dang it. Let's come here, I guess. Get you some confusion. Nice. We could injure ourselves and then heal it back up to gain our mana back. And then do that. Go ahead and burn. Go ahead and burn. And you're down to 3 life. You're down to 3 life. By magic dart, it kills. Cannot reach. You're down to 7. Nice. We could still Soul Reap, though, just for the extra damage. All right, and then the end of the turn. All right, here comes our fighter. Here comes our fighter. Yeah, fighter's not going to do much here. We'll just move him up here. Yeah, you can't hook anything. Can't melee. Can't pliers. Okay. All right, he did just get poisoned as well. All right, our ranger's up. Our ranger's up. 6 health. We can take this guy out. We can take this guy out. I guess not. He's not within my range right now. I need to move 1 tile back. Burger King or Duncan? Burger King, of course. All right, lob shot. Now we can take him out. There we go. And in the turn. All right, we still have this guy's ability that he can use all the time. Whopper, 4 cheese, cheeseburger. Sure. This is a straight line attack. I can do this though. I can do this, and then I can move up, and then okay, and then I can molar. You're down to 3. Ooh, that's interesting. Let me molars you. That almost gets you within kill range of our other guy, and then we do this. Boom, 20, because it was backstab damage. Nice. And then let's face this guy, just in case. Protect our butt. He did just pick up another coin. Alrighty. Where are we at? You're at 2 health, 9. Fire Blast does 3. Can we do this twice? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Nice, plus 5 mana. 8, 9. I need to move closer. Okay, now. Oh, I can only use that once per battle, I see. We can Fire Blast. And then I have 5 damage only. Alright, and then in the turn, and hopefully we kill this one. We did not. Ow. Ow. That's all I can say is ow. Chicka wow wow. Movement. You have 5 health. You're dead. Only the chicken left. Let's move to here. We need it in this fast. Fury swipe it. 10 luck. And we have Gravity Slam. Jump to a tile and pull enemies toward you. Knock back a unit 2 tiles. Bull Rush, dash forward and attack with knockback. Forbidden Fart. Damage, inflict poison 4, and knock up nearby units. And knock up nearby units? What does that mean? There will be a permanent consequences for casting this spell. I don't know, that's scary. Only 3 intelligence, so we couldn't even cast it. Jump to a tile and pull enemies towards you when you land. 6, 2, and 6. We only have 3 intelligence. It's going to take us 2 turns. I'm going to say Gravity Slam. Ooh, a gold chest. Ember. I think that's going to be useful. Ember. Your fire element damage is increased by 1 and inflicts +1 burn. You. It does basically mean we can't use that, but I guess that's fine. Okay. Event. Melina finds an odd-looking antique lamp. For some reason, feels a sudden urge to rub it. Let's rub it. The party watches, reaches out and awkwardly kneads the lamp with her paws. The other cats chortle in laughter for making her a fool of herself. Okay. Oh, we got a down stat there. Okay, we got another fight here. Okay, I believe... Okay, so the ones with the little black skull next to them are like mutants. They're like stronger. Its ranged attack may inflict poison, spawns maggots when damaged. Maggots are 2 damage melee attackers. We have... 4 pigeon. What's your movement like? Pretty good. How much damage can you do right now? Oh, we can't teleport right now anyway. My bad. My bad. So it doesn't matter. So we need to move to a spot. It's to 6 damage. You have 7. Okay, let's move There's no way for me to get there without putting myself next to this maggot, but that's fine. Alright, let's get the nail throw in here. And then we molar it. Finish it off. And then we go ahead and end the turn. Charisma down, charisma decrease, affects max mana. Ah, that's why. Okay. So we have extra fire. And fire has a pretty decent range. It goes in a cross pattern. And these are range units anyway. So let's just move her right up here. Get some fire going. Magic dart. This guy. And mushroom. This guy. And then end the turn. Yeah, she's looking worse for wear. Here comes our fighter. A terrible movement. But we can come in here. We can hook you. And we can do this. And end the turn. Trying to draw aggro. Broken rib. And you're down. Hurt himself into some confusion. If I come there, that's fine. Either one of these is fine. 5 damage. We can get this guy down. And we can molar maggot. I guess we should have molared that maggot. That's fine. I think that's a champion maggot. 1 health. She's dead. Or he's dead. Oh, I guess not. He somehow survived. Okay. Can I do anything sneaky here? I can gain some mana there. I can gain some mana here. I can gain some mana here. I can fire blast for 4 right there. And then you have 5 health left. Cannot see you, but I can fire blast you again. And then I cannot do anything else. Okay, end turn. And you're done. Okay, we have 2 champion maggots here. 2 champion maggots. We need to move. You only have 1 health, so we'll move here. And we'll just pliers you. And then can I do anything else? No. Okay, end the turn. Did you just go down? You just went down. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's terrain walk here. Terrain walk there. Zap. Nah, we'll just finish this off. Get everybody revived. Back up and running. Plus 10 luck. And a D6 it looks like. Alright, passive ability. Ice aspect. Ice immunity. Overload. When you cast a spell, deal 1 random elemental damage to adjacent tiles. Gain a random stat up whenever you down a unit. And lucky plus 4 luck. We have jinxed 1 that I can fix. I can fix that though. Units that contact you take 1 ice damage, slow 2, and have overload. Alright, we do have some items here. We have the D6. You can reroll your options when you level up. So only 1 person though. Only 1 person though. And it goes in this slot, right slot. Maybe this guy, smelling salts, can go there. I think that's probably better there. We have a leather choker. You already have one. Let's give you some brace. Yeah, and that gives you an all stats up, so we're gonna leave that alone. We do have cure random energy or injury, super bandage. You currently have an injury, so we'll do that for now. And go to our event. Rosalind finds a tape recorder. Its tape reels whirring quietly. I can either listen, bash it, or ignore it. And our best option here is listening to it. Rewinding the tape, Rosalind listens to the whole message contained on it. She meditates on the strange words of the recording, learning new techniques. Rosalind got +1 strength and +1... I don't remember what the name of that is. That stat, but it's basically range damage and stuff. Nice, just some free food. And then we're going into the shop. Going into the shop. Looking for something to buy. Weird egg. 10% chance to spawn a controllable fetus familiar at the end of each turn. It joins your party. That's interesting. First I get to level up. Okay, we can reroll here. Your basic attack inflicts charm 5 the first time you use it each battle. Save unused basic attack for future turns. If you end a battle with 1 HP, gain +1 to a random stat permanently and start the next battle at full HP with all stats up 3. And then lucky. I think quiver. Quiver sounds really nice. And then weird egg. Bag of stuff. Spawn a random pickup on an adjacent tile. 5% chance to break when used. That could be useful. So we can buy it. Then we exit. I don't know. Do I want anybody to have the egg? Is the only question. Sure. You can have the weird egg. And Okay, we got this guy. We now can get right behind him. And you know that's what we're going to do. You know that's what we're going to do. Ow. He threw a bomb in my face in retaliation? Alright, so do you no longer are injured? You have Fire Blast, Soul Reap, Magic Dart, deal with the devil. You're... Can I get you in here? I think so. Yo, Ricky Wave, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Rapids Legion. Fire Blast. Oh, cannot hit with Magic Dart though. That's unfortunate. We can Purple Mushroom. Why not? There we go. And it's a turn. So here comes our fighter. Cannot get close enough. How far does Hook go? That's good. So we do this. We come in here. We use Hook on the boss. Bring him right to our face. Attack him with our pliers. Boom. And then now we're going to melee attack him. Boom. In turn. Alrighty. Now we have this guy. So we're going to actually quiver and attack here. We're going to quiver and attack here because we're not going to use it. I don't think Molars, reaches. Yeah, nothing really reaches here. Ow, he's throwing the bombs directly at my face. My fighter's got 1 health left. Dang it. We can outskirt. You only have 3 health as well, though. Your movement is pretty high. So I think I can outskirts to here, move to here, base here, and nail throw to there. And in turn. Alright, you still have 1 health. You're okay. You're okay. We can... Let's see, I gotta do some math here. I think if I move like here, I should be able to Fire Blast there. And then I could even do this. And then I could do this. And then I could do this. And I could do this again. And then I could hit him with this. Battle Mage. Might as well hit him with this as well. Battle Mage. Now we got our fighter. Fighter can get into here. He can hook him into here. He can melee attack him with this. He can swat him away with that. Then we end the turn. And one of these guys is going to go down. Okay, he went down. Knew somebody was going to go down. Slightly unfortunate here, but we can terrain walk to here. And we have 2 attacks. We only need 1 attack. How do we want to end this? Let's zap him with some electricity. Everyone's revived. +9 luck. Looks like a pinky toe necklace. Complete the hard path in the alley. We just unlocked the junkyard, it looks like. Alright, underdog. You have +2 strength and +1 brace for each enemy adjacent to you. Weapon mastery. You deal your weapon and item abilities deal +2 damage and get +25% critical chance. A pipe is added to your inventory. Okay. Turtle style. Turtle style. You get some shield and stuff. Patellar reflex. When a unit damages you, counterattack it. I think we're going to get underdog because we're trying to get right up close to enemies. You can now adventure to the junkyard. So we have a decision to make when we get back from our break. We can either go into the junkyard, we can go into the sewers, which leads to the caves, or we can go home. I'm going to let you guys think about that.